Well, good morning. I cannot imagine a more picturesque setting to be working in, and I'm very excited to be at the very final stretch of this long building process. If you happen to be new, we've been working on this massive undertaking of building up a 42-foot long retaining wall, 12-foot tall, as well as a massive fireplace that runs a full 17 or 18 feet tall, and we are just at the top, finishing up that chimney, and we're getting ready to place the beautiful wood mantle that I'm now shaping up. So if you watched our old videos where we replaced the chestnut beams above the doorways, both inside and outside of the house, rather precariously, I might add.
Okay, risolto il problema. Okay, good.
Then you'll recognize this process of me taking these rough sawn chestnut beams from the lumberyard and kind of giving them a hand-textured axe finish. This is the same process that we've done with all of the other beams in the house, and we're carrying that over to the fireplace. Well, I know we have a lot of work to finish up and I should be focused on that, but I'm also trying to take a moment to just look around and appreciate this because snow here is unfortunately a little rare, and man, it just looks so beautiful with a fresh layer of snow. And why not take a pause on the work and just enjoy the view. Allow me to take a quick break to tell you about today's video sponsor, Heyday. Heyday is a fun and relaxing farming game available to download for free and is a great way to unwind. Your farm starts out small, but as you grow in your farming skills, so does your farm and what you're able to grow and produce. As your farm expands, you can fulfill orders from the community, selling your farm goods and earning you points that help you grow your farm further. But it's not just about farming crops. You can raise and care for farm animals, create and sell homemade goods, join a community to trade, share tips, and compete in weekly events. You can grow a variety of crops such as corn and then harvest that corn and process it into animal feed, or bake bread from the wheat that you harvest and then sell that bread to the community. Right now, if you download Heyday using our link, you can use that link to get 16 free items to decorate your farm. My favorite item is the typewriter. This is normally a $15.99 value for free, but that expires February 15th. So check out the link in the description below or scan the QR code on screen today. And thank you so much to Heyday for sponsoring today's video. Well, two things have happened since I've been working on the chestnut beams. One, all of the snow has melted, and two, the chimney is nearly finished. There's just 2 or 3 more cornerstones to carve out, a couple more rows to go, and we are finished. The view, especially from this side looking back to the house, is just lovely. I love how it ties right into the pre-existing dry stack stone wall, and it's quite clear at this point that this is not just a chimney, this is a work of art. All right, so allow me to fill you in real quick here. Alessio has just finished up the last few stones of the chimney, and we've removed a lot of the scaffolding, removed the original lift, and we've rebuilt it to be directly above the fireplace in order to lift that mantle in place, because remember, that thing weighs an estimated 450 pounds, and there's no way we're lifting that up by ourselves. So the next order of business is to place the 2 side beams on either side and to lift that mantle up into place. Wow, so as we're removing some of the scaffolding, you can really get a sense of the height of that chimney and just how beautiful that's gonna look when everything is all finished. So the tentative plan is to put the beam onto the motorized wheelbarrow there, and it will barely pass through here. We'll bring it right up to the fireplace itself, and then we'll use the lift to hoist it into place.
Massimo si ferma lì, dai. Posto? Sì, adesso tagliamo. Stiamo 2 centimetri qua. Segna il centro, sa che segniamo il centro. Centrata bene?
So wish us luck.
Sai il metro? Bisogna tenerlo qua. Mamma mia! aspetta, tu tieni di là. No, no, tienilo giusto. Più o meno giusto, no? Hai paura che cadi? No, lo lasciamo attaccato, dopo puntelliamo. No, lascialo così. E mettiamo la punta adesso. E lo mettiamo dopo. Iniziamo a metterlo lì. Guarda, duro.
Sì, All right, so we've decided to call it a night because this is a little bit precarious here and we don't want to be working after dark with such a heavy beam. It is propped into place right now. It'll stay there just fine all night. We'll pick up with it tomorrow, but I think I'm not going to film anymore because we have a couple days of nitpicky work. I'm probably going to put the camera down to kind of avoid all of that and just focus on the nitpicky work. And then we'll pick up with the big final reveal.
Oh my goodness.
It's big, isn't it?
The wood lentil too? Is that what you call it? Oh my goodness. How in the world?
I think we overdid it a little
I
bit.
think so. Oh my goodness. I mean, seeing it slowly come up, it was beautiful happening, but just the whole big picture
When
of
you
this.
tore it on the scaffolding, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The whole thought, girls, behind the size was so that we could fit that pesky goat inside there.
No. Roast the whole pig in there.
Without exaggeration, this is the most challenging project physically that I have ever taken on in my entire life, and I really hope it remains the most challenging project I've ever taken on for the rest of my life. But to have this fireplace and wall finished up is so special, so let me show you the finished result. So first off, it's not entirely finished. We do have to put in a stone floor here. There's a little bit of work on the slope of the chimney stack, but it's basically there, and I don't think I could be more pleased with it. Heather, you like it?
Amazing.
So one of our favorite things to do that is more of an American thing, Italians do not do this, but it is to have a fire outside, which actually this might be a very interesting fact that most people that aren't Italians maybe don't know, is that we kept getting asked, you know, why we're making this fireplace so big. Like, are we gonna cook a giant cow in there or something? And it's, we're not, but we're not, Chloe, it's okay. But the reason that they thought that is because fires in Italy are mainly for cooking.
Only for cooking.
Yeah, I mean, people don't sit around and warm up by the fire. So I'm sure other places around the world they do that, of course, but that comes from our American side. We're bringing that here to Italy. And another thing we're bringing with us is s'mores. We were recently back in the US and brought some marshmallows and graham crackers with us, and now we're gonna have some s'mores.
So from this perspective, you can see where it's not finished. We still need to bring some stone up and angle it like that. But it's good to leave a project 95% finished for a little while and come back and finish it later. I'm very good at that.
Thank you.
It's gonna do the same thing.
Got it.
Yeah, there was a big clump on mine.
Bite it.
Oh gosh.
Did you get a gooey one? The gooey
Is it good?
This is one of the pieces of our home now that I really can envision us using so much, and it's very exciting. It is just an outdoor fireplace, but it makes this outdoor space feel so much more complete, and I can just imagine all the memories we're gonna make here. It's really exciting.
Half of the smoke is preferred to come out, but that's only because the fire is temporarily too low, as this floor is going to raise up quite a bit, and then you'll have a metal container for the fire itself that'll raise it up, and then the smoke should only go out the chimney. We're also going to custom build some grates so that you can put a grate across from here and cook on the open fire as well. Oh, And up inside of the chimney, we put a metal bar, so you can hang down a chain and cook with a pot.
Nice.
Roast
Hagrid.
Yeah, like
Like
Hagrid.
Hagrid.
Roast chestnuts the old school the way. That was a very last minute decision. I don't even think I showed that on camera.
That's exciting.
So as we pursued building out this retaining wall, which was necessary to do, I wanted to take it a step further and to build something really special and to build a work of art, but more importantly for me personally, have the opportunity to learn from Alessio, who is just an absolute master stonemason, and to be able to stretch my skills and to build something that will last hundreds of years and something that we can be proud of that we work together on. And this would not have been doable if we hadn't turned our property into a mini quarry, because now all of the materials aside from the sand and cement were essentially free, and it's as grand as it now looks. I feel a little awkward that it looks so huge and grand, but it was just materials that we dug out of the earth and an opportunity for me to learn and stretch my skills, and I am proud of what we built here.
And you should be proud.
Thank you.
It's pretty amazing.
Thanks again to Heyday for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to download the game today, and we'll see you next week.